You're not supposed to be here yet. Kit, who told you to let the audience in? Callan! Callan! Oh dear. The audience in?
No, I did not.
Second bloke address. What the hell is that? Really?
Hang on, I'm going to get rid of my tie. Give me a second.
Do any of you know what this is? Like, if anyone's, I suppose if anyone's not doing anything tomorrow, maybe go and check this out. It's nearby. Like, I mean,
No,
I'm sorry about this, guys. Normally we're a little bit more organised.
I'm not having this.
Callan, no, we have enough enemies as it is.
First up, thought we'd use some wrong posters from here. First up, they steal one of our performers. Also, they're on the same night as us. I'm just not accepting that. Like, really, the same night. Just rude. I don't have to have words with either. And you know, honestly, it's just not acceptable. You know that they just shaking hands. I should have had a drink before we started.
Great.
I wish I had. And now using our show that we've been working on
For about 3 days.
for the 3 good days, hard days of work, using our show as ad space. I'm just not having it. You know, it's just not on. Frankly, it's just unacceptable. Shaky hands. Who'd have thought?
Do you do the massage?
I do.
Here for you, man.
It's just the anger of pure dog. I can't hold it in.
Just let it all out, man. Let it all out. Come on. We've got plenty of time. It's fine.
It is fine. You know what? I'll get over it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gemini. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Thanks for coming, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
What a fantastic start to the show.
You had one job.
One job, I have like 9.
Thank you for coming on, ladies and gentlemen. We promise it gets better. Yeah.
Sadly, put this up very
So thank you very much for coming along, gentlemen. Yeah, so the show is called Gemini. Stop having to stop and undo the bit. It's alright, I'll take you to McDonald's after.
Oh dear. So where were we?
The show's called Gemini.
Yes, and as you may have guessed by the fact that there are 2 of us on stage,
And
although
the
I
fact that,
really wish there wasn't.
And the fact that we've got such a wonderful naming scheme that Callan's very smug about coming up with.
Yes. The show is actually about double acts. Yes. Yeah, as you all know, we like, or some of you may know, we like to have a theme for every magic show. Last year was all about con artists, and
Yeah, before that, it was about travelling through history.
yeah, and this year double acts.
So we thought we'd start off with the gruesome twosome.
Yes.
Us. We've got nothing against the next 2, they're lovely.
Swimming.
That's why we don't do magic together.
Yeah.
I put him off.
Really do.
A few notices before we start with regards to the show. First, we do have quite a lot of audience interaction in this show, so we'll be pulling members of you out of the audience. Don't worry, we're not going to make you like sing or dance or anything like that. But just be aware that we will be picking on you throughout the night.
Yes, and with that in mind, kind of a personal point of pride, we don't use plants, actors or stooges at all. Everyone in the audience is a genuine audience member, although it may not seem like that's the case at some times.
Yes. And another note that we just want to bring up, that we sort of realised before you guys come in, there may be small smatterings of adult language or humour in the show. Sorry about that, we didn't realise we'd be having sort of more families in there, but we'll do our best to cater to everyone as much as we can.
So I think that's enough from us, really.
Oh, definitely.
Especially
definitely.
after this. The night that it's being filmed as well.
You guys come back tomorrow,
Just for the intro. Just for the intro.
Something accidentally happened to the recording.
Hey, if you slip me 100, yeah.
Callum paid them those.
I'm going to say something else then.
Yeah.
It'll pass tomorrow night. Ladies and gentlemen, what better way to open up our show tonight, all about double acts.
Got to be better than what we've done so far.
It's got to be. You guys better be great. Then with an act all about the bonds between people. So with that in mind, would you please welcome to the stage Jing and Omar?
Okay, how's everyone doing tonight? Very good. Okay, my name is Jing.
My name is Omar.
And Omar is actually a student of mine. A magic student. He's learning magic with me. And okay, Omar, I've been practicing the tricks I'm teaching you.
Maybe, maybe not. We'll find out.
Okay, don't be like Helen. Just like Helen said, the trick that we're gonna present tonight is about bonds. Not like any bond, not like James Bond or something. It's bonds about family, friendship, partners. So for our trick tonight, we need 2 lovely volunteers.
So are there any couples in the audience for us?
Like just raise your hand, like 2.
Okay, Victoria.
We need 2. So Victoria and you, just come on stage. So Jasper, right?
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Victoria.
So okay, Omar, lesson 1. Always remember the names. Alright, you alright, Jack? Okay, well, actually tonight Omar's gonna have a practice session, like with me tonight. And you're gonna just do as I do and just repeat everything after me. Alright, once you're ready, now, decks up! Open the cards. Alright, it's gonna be a very upward night. So, yeah, you're supposed to be. Okay, yeah, you might
Wait, okay.
Now, Omar, do you still remember lesson 2? The over and shuffle.
Yeah.
Like this. Slow. Okay, good. Okay.
Practicing.
You ready? Once you're ready?
I'm ready.
Alright. Jasper.
Victoria.
I have a deck of cards
I
here.
have a deck of cards here.
And you know how to cut the cards.
You know how to cut the cards?
Like this. That's good. Okay. Now, everything. I'm going to hand you the deck. Just
I'm going to hand you the deck.
Yeah.
You're going to go behind your back.
Go in and take out any card from the middle and put it on top, face up.
Take out any card from the middle and put it on top.
So there should be only 1 card on top, face up, right?
On top. So there should be only 1 card on top, face up, right?
Give the deck a cut.
Give the deck a cut.
Okay, once you're done, give it back to me.
Once you're done, give it back to me.
So,
No. Cut.
now if both of you have been doing this correctly, there should be only 1 card in the middle of the deck that's face up, right? I'm not going to be like Kevin. Okay. Now, what are the chances that both of you have turned over the same card? Very little, right? Very small. I'm not supposed to say the numbers. Well, if by chance both of them have turned around the same card, I want all of you to go crazy, alright? Okay? Alright, Omar, just spread the cards one by one. There should be only 1 card. 1 card, show the audience. There should be only 1 card in the middle, and it's 7 diamonds. And here, if I just spread my cards one by one, there should be only 1 card only, and 7 diamonds. You've been having the red deck, and Victoria been having the blue deck, right? Now, what's even more impressive is that both of you have actually turned over the cards. Okay, Omar. I actually have a very special test for you tonight.
Okay.
Okay? About the test. You're not supposed to know the test. Just turn around, close your eyes. Okay, Jasper, Victoria. You're gonna be my test subjects tonight. Okay, I have another deck of cards here. Let's put this away. We're gonna let you choose a card first, alright? You're first, Jasper. I'm gonna shuffle the cards like this.
Okay.
Just say stop. Stop. Alright, your card is this one. Everyone, this is Jasper's card. Okay. Well, to make it more difficult for Omar, I'm gonna let you sign the card. Like, take the Sharpie, open it up, give it a big sign in the middle. Now, there should be only one card in the world that look like this. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yes. Alright. Give a Sharpie to Victoria. Now, take your card and put it somewhere in there. Okay. Now it's your turn. You're gonna do the same thing, Victoria. I'm gonna do this. Just say stop. So you stop at this card, and this is Victoria's card. And do the same thing for the Sharpie. Give it a big sign like that. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing, put it somewhere in the middle. Now, both of your cards have cards lost in the middle. Okay, Omar.
Yeah.
Your test is to locate both of their cards in any way you want, but in under 3 minutes. You up for it?
Sure.
Okay.
We'll try this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Omar! Wait.
Victoria, is this your card?
Yes.
Okay. We're not good yet.
Not bad, you're almost fully. Right.
Jasper, is this your card?
Ladies and gentlemen, Omar! Okay, not bad. Should he pass or fail?
Pass.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, Victoria and Jasper, how long have you two been knowing each other?
Like 4 months or so?
4 months. Okay. Are you two good friends? Good friends. Or okay, so then I'm gonna try something very special tonight. I have your card, Jasper, and I have your card, Victoria, right? So I'm gonna try something. Why don't you just put your hands out like this, palm up, and like a bit here, and Victoria, you as well. Or you face down. I'm gonna take both. No, not yet. Now, I have your card and your card, right? I'm gonna try something. Just put it and try not to split it, and just sandwiching both of them. If
I'll investigate.
what? Now, if like how good are you both together? Like, is the relationship good?
Yeah.
Now, if it's very good, I'm gonna try a miracle tonight. If I just snap my fingers like this, it becomes one. Just slowly open it up. There should be only one card only.
I had loads of sugar before I came on stage. That was wonderful, wasn't it?
It was
Are you
good.
feeling okay?
A decent start
Wonderful.
to the show.
Yeah.
It's all downhill from here. Actually, I don't know if it can go downhill.
Nah, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It's all uphill from here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
So yes, so that was a wonderful example of what a strong connection between two people can do. That was a very strong connection, those two people being in love, I hope. No pressure. So now we have a very different kind of bond with these next two people. These two people are actually very, very close friends.
Yes, they have wonderful stage chemistry. They wouldn't know it to, yes, yeah, you wouldn't know it to listen to them talk to each other. We apologise in advance for anything. And try to hold on to your wallets. Would you please put your hands together for Amy and Tina?
Gentlemen, I hope you are enjoying our show so far. We've got a wonderful trick for you tonight involving money. Money.
My name is Tina.
My name is Amy, and together we are
Amy and Tina.
Original, we know, we've been practicing. So this trick involves some money, so we are looking for a little bit of audience participation.
So if you have a £5 note, a £10 note, maybe even a 20.
Who has got some money and would like to take part in our trick?
Anyone? Lights up? You? Up there? Yeah, come down. Give him a round of applause.
If you can stand on the side for me.
Of course.
And what is your name?
Willie.
Willie. And what do you study? Are you a student?
Environmental science.
Oh, do you enjoy doing that?
It's depressing.
I mean, that is quite a mood.
Okay, well, what we'd like you to do really is we have 5 envelopes here. What we'd like you to do is tell us which envelope you would like us to put your money into. Firstly, what do you have on?
I've got 10 on.
Oh, you got shmoney. So which envelope would you like us to put your money into?
Quite like that envelope there.
This one, right?
Good, oh, that was fine.
So can you just confirm to me that this envelope is in fact empty?
Oh, there's a tenner in there.
So if you hold on to that, and can I just check that your money is in fact real, because you seem like the type of person to rip us off. So.
Well, it depends on what you mean. I mean, money is such a human construct.
Can I have your ring, please? Thank you very much. I mean, I don't believe you, so.
I'm just gonna look. Do you know what, actually? Maybe you should sign it, just so you know that we're not doing any funny business.
That's such a sound idea.
This is the law or anything, defacing the Queen's face or something.
I mean, it's your money, not ours, so
Well,
do
I
you actually do what you want.
Yeah.
Just
Some X's on her face,
Do a little moustache.
right?
How's that?
Solid, nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was beautiful.
Thanks, mate.
Poor Queen. Now what we're going to do with the remaining 4 envelopes is I would like you to help me to put a piece of paper into each envelope so that you cannot tell which envelope has your money in it and which envelope has pieces of paper. And what we are going to try to do, if you could just seal them for me once you're done. And what we are going to try to do is to find you can lick it.
Yeah. How do you know it's secure?
Oh, right, okay.
Okay. That is beautiful.
Thanks,
Okay, so we've got 5 envelopes. One of them has your money in. So
What I'm going to do is I'm going to place them down for you. Oh, be helpful if they're all the right way around, wouldn't it? There we go. And what I'm going to ask you to do is if you can stand in front of the table facing the audience while we just mix them up. Do a little act.
everything we
If
do,
you want to.
shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Oh, you want me to shuffle?
Love it.
And now if you would like to swap places with us, we're going to face the audience while you mix them up.
Okay.
So that none of us know where the money is.
Not looking. Peeking?
I'm not sound suspicious, but I'm okay. And let us know when you're done, please.
Oh, I'm good.
Good?
Yep.
Yes?
Right, now,
Yes, like stand.
now it would be impressive for us just to throw it away.
Just in the bin. I think that's
Just maybe, you know. But I think it would actually be more impressive if we completely destroyed your money.
Okay.
So we might
Who
need
do we
to
get?
Oh, yeah. Especially you guys. Yeah.
Shredder! Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I'm excited still.
Even though there's a potential to lose your money.
Well, I'd pay £10 to see like a shredder in action.
I feel like you have quite low standards of entertainment, so if this goes
I
poorly,
don't do things for fun.
it's still good for us. Right, so what I'm going to ask you to do is, if you could pick which envelope you would like to shred first.
The one you think doesn't have your money.
Well, let's do this one again.
Okay. Tina?
I want to do this.
Should I?
Yes!
Out of the remaining 4, which one can I shred?
Oh.
I'm well excited for
Alright,
this.
do it.
It is fun.
Do that
It's fun.
one.
Go.
Bye, Nani. There's so many go out on a night out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, one more envelope that we are going to ask you to shred. So pick an envelope.
I'll do this one.
Go on then,
This
you
one.
shred it.
Ready?
Yeah.
Now of these remaining 2 envelopes, one of these, if you've got your head screwed on, might have your money in it.
Okay.
So it probably won't. But if you could just place both of your hands on the envelopes, like so, so you might want to come round.
Gotcha.
And on the count of 3, I want you to lift up the hand that you think is not covering your money. So 3, 2, 1, lift up.
Oh, that's quick. That's
Yeah.
confident.
That
I
was
like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I mean-
That's good enough for me.
Right, so you think that this one does not contain your money,
I don't think so.
right?
Nope.
So we're going to give you an opportunity to swap it, because that would be very helpful for our show, but if you don't want to, it is what it is. Would you like to swap envelopes?
You make me nervous now.
I know.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
I'm good with that one. Let's kill that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We should do it together. It's called Gemini.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, cool. Let's do
Oh,
that.
oh, God.
So hopefully,
If
if we
picked
haven't
them right.
ripped you off,
Mm.
which I'm kind of a little bit disappointed that I don't think we have anymore, because I would have had such fun ripping you off.
Oh.
This should contain your money with the defaced queen on it.
Yeah,
Do you reckon so?
that's it. I'm excited, regardless.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the
There's General Henry.
That was wonderful. That's a good point. I got ushered out on the stage. I'm feeling confused. I'm flustered.
You've had 2 jobs. So that was a wonderful trick, ladies and gentlemen. It was wonderful to see it go so well. Everything goes well during rehearsals, unfortunately. I lost a lot of money to them, being their surrogate audience member. I was the poor sap who fell for their con. I fell for it so many times and I started out as a sap. But so this time, while I try and figure out, how I'm going to feed myself next week with no money, you're all going to enjoy another marvellous trick. Now, you're probably wondering why Callan isn't out on stage with me, other than the reason I told him to go away. He hasn't gone home to cry. It's because he is unfortunately cheating on me with another magician. He decided he was going to do a trick with someone else. It's fine, I'm not bitter. No, I wish him and his little tart all the best in their next trick. So, ladies and gentlemen, would you please put your hands together as they get you into the spirit of things. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Callan and David!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As you already know, my name is Callan, and joining me on stage is David.
Good evening.
The great Harry Houdini was a lifelong skeptic and dedicated much of his career to debunking the fraudulent claims of pseudo-psychics and spirit mediums during the height of the séance craze.
In honor of the great Houdini, we would like to present to you tonight one of our favorite pieces of magical theatre, a recreation of a Victorian séance.
Yes. The structure you see on stage is what's known as a spirit cabinet. It was used by trance mediums at the turn of the last century to supposedly conjure the spirits of the deceased. The medium would sit inside, bound hand and foot, so she couldn't fake any of the phenomenon that occurred. And certain objects would be placed inside, like pencils and paper, and sometimes even musical instruments. The spirits would supposedly conjure themselves and manifest themselves and create strange phenomena.
Now, for this performance, we will need the help of one of you, one of the members of the, well, one of you. Will be determined with the help of this thingy. Now, I'm gonna throw it in a minute, and if it gets near you, please try and catch it. Please tell me.
Lights. Yep, someone
Has
at the
anyone
ball.
got it? Would you please think of a loved one or someone you feel close to, or a relative you feel close to? Okay. You got it? Yep. All right. Would you please write it here? You know, get somewhere. make sure no one sees it. I haven't seen anything. And once you're done, please tear off the paper, fold it, and put it somewhere no one else can see. Somewhere we can get to either. Is that fine?
And your name is?
Nikolai.
Nikolai. Nice to meet you, Nikolai.
Nice to meet you.
You can see there's nothing to the cabinet. It's just poles, in this case made of PVC, so it's a little bit wobbly, but it is cheap. And a curtain. We've left the curtain up intentionally so that the entire audience can see through the cabinet, see that there's nothing hidden behind it, that no one's creeping in from the back. Would you step inside the cabinet for me? You can check out the table and the chair and the bell, and make sure there's nothing attached to them, nothing untoward. And we can just pull this curtain down all the way down. Sealing the cabinet. Everything seem copacetic?
Yep.
Fantastic. In which case, every seance needs a good medium, and filling that role for us tonight will be David. David, would you care to take your seat? And Nicola, we have some pieces of rope here. Traditionally, mediums would be bound inside the cabinet. We're going to do the same because I know you don't trust David or me. Would you have a tug on that? Make sure that it is a solid piece of rope. Doesn't stretch, no gaps in it or anything. Fantastic. And I'd ask you to help me tie David's legs to the chair legs. So, we'll fall apart. We go around once. You should have enough rope to go around a couple of times. And tie a nice solid knot on the front there. Nice and tight. And then with the third piece of rope, we're going to tie David's legs together. Just come here, and together, we pull tight on that. That's fantastic. And David, you place your hands in the middle, and we'll cross them over as well, and you pull down tight on that. And finish that off for me, if you would. Just
Can I do something else? Like what?
finish.
You can do whatever you want.
This might be.
This is crazy.
I don't want to cut his circulation off too much.
Are you a fisherman or something?
Okay. And would you take a seat for me? Fantastic. And David, are you ready?
Yes.
One other thing is that we have a table inside with a small hand bell. You check the bell out.
Yes, sir.
And the bell will be used to signal the arrival of the spirits. If we have silence in the room, please. There is a spirit here tonight who wishes to communicate with us. We humbly and respectfully ask that you make your presence known. Maybe not, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know that the. Oh, I did forget something. That's true. First night's always interesting. What? I did have a third job. But it's not my night. Ladies and gentlemen, David has kindly reminded me that yes, the spirit mediums are usually blindfolded, traditionally with black bandages, and we will be using the same thing tonight. You know, this will do. We'll go right across the eyes there. You know, I should be better at this by now. We will try again. Maybe this time we will have some luck. If there is anyone there tonight that wishes to communicate with us, please make your presence known.
Where's the messenger?
important. You heard the bell ringing from inside the cabinet, yes. It's not someone off stage ringing the bell. And yet, perhaps we have proof of contact with the spirit world. You can shift your chair forward slightly and you can see that it's still down. Of course, the point of contacting the spirit world is to communicate with them. And the earliest method of doing so was what's called spirit knocking or spirit rapping, literally knocking sounds made by the spirits. This was developed by the Fox sisters, two of the founders of the spiritualist movement. Some of you may be familiar with the code that they developed. 1 knock for yes, 2 for no, and 3 for maybe or unsure. We're going to try something similar now. Would you think of a number between, say, 1 and 5? And when I give you the signal, I want you to clap that number nice and loud, okay? And try once more. Is there anybody there? Are you willing to communicate with us tonight? Maybe. Not such a good sign. Same thing, different number, this time just mime clapping, don't make a sound. That's it. I think the spirit's like it. But we can see, you can check that they're not secure, that his legs aren't loose, his hands aren't loose. Yeah. Of course, spirit knocking. Spirit knocking, not the most efficient. Not the most efficient way of communicating with the spirits, unless you happen to contact someone who knows Morse code. It could take hours, if not days, to tap out the most simple message. So the spiritualists of the 19th century developed a solution. They would use a simple object, most common at the time, school writing slates. And you can see that these are just wooden frames with chalk in the middle. One gets placed inside the cabinet, along with, if I can get into my pocket, a piece of chalk. I'll ask you to hold on to that one for me. You can check that it's just a slate. And hopefully we can get some evidence of spirit writing. Spirits, show yourselves! Well, it's not much. If you can check that, you can see that that is just chalk dust. It's actually drawn on there. And I believe I should have a cleaning cloth, and I could ask a stagehand to bring me one very quickly. It's not much, I know. If I give you this piece of chalk. Thank you very much, Jerry. Professional, as we always are. And I'll clean off this board. We'll try something a little bit more interesting, hopefully. I'd like you to draw something, something simple and instantly recognizable, like you might have drawn when you were a child. Okay? And then hopefully the spirits will be willing to communicate. Just hold that to your chest, Nikolai, when you're done, so that no one else sees what you've drawn. Spirits, show yourselves. Show us what Nikolai has drawn. Think they're done. Perhaps not. Again, I'm not sure. I think we might have eco spirits on our hands. What did you draw? We will try again. Do something else. We'll go with something else. It's fine. You all right? You good? Fantastic. We'll try again. Spirits, show yourselves. I think they're done. Yes, I think they might be getting bored of us, frankly. I don't think.
No, that's not bad.
No, it's not. I don't think. You're not supposed to. Not supposed to. You're not supposed to. Thank you. You're not supposed to do this. Pull the table. Yes, I will grab your board. And would you please step into the cabinet for me? Your board as well. Fantastic.
I think we'll make it.
You can see that both slates are clean. Yes. And I'll give you both of them. I'd like you to hold on to them nice and tight by the edges. It's fantastic. Open. Sure. Got that in there. That's fine. Got that. Hold on to them nice and tight. And this is why we have the extra blindfold. You don't mind being blindfolded, do you?
No.
Fantastic. Yours is slightly less invasive than David's bandages, so we're fine there. One last time, we will see if the spirits are willing to communicate with us. Spirits, for the last time, please, show yourselves to us. And the cabinet is still. I'm not sure, I'm terribly sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not entirely sure this has worked. Nicola, you can remove your blindfold. That's fantastic. And if you could untie David's hands for me and get himself free. At the start of this, you wrote down a name, correct? You didn't show it to anyone. Well, I was hoping that maybe we could get some proof of spirit contact tonight, but I'm not so sure. We will see. What was the name you wrote down?
Cool.
I've got shivers. And they're multiplying. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to have an interval now. I hope you enjoyed the show so far. We are going to take a bit of time to pull ourselves together. Hopefully deliver to you an even better second half. So if I ask that if during the next 50 minutes you all please exit here, head out into the foyer, and I'll call you back in when we start again. Thank you very much. See you in 50 minutes. Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the first half, I hope you enjoyed your little break, and I hope you're looking forward to the next half of the show. We're going to kick the second half of the show off straight away with me. I am going to be performing for you, as you may have guessed, the ancient miracle, over 2,000 years old, the Chinese linking rings. Now, before I start this trick, there are a few disclaimers I must make. First of all, these rings are not 2,000 years old. They are about 3 years old. They are also not Chinese. We bought them from Amazon. I'm pretty sure they're made in Taiwan. So this is the 3-year-old miracle of the Taiwanese linking rings. Right. The other disclaimer I should make is that, obviously, this is Gemini. The show is all about double acts. And as per usual, I'm on stage alone. The reason being is that, so to get back at Callan for abandoning me for David, I thought I'd find my own partner for this trick. I'm performing with him. Unfortunately, he's also in pure dance. And he isn't back yet. So I thought I didn't want to delay the show. I didn't want you lovely people wait around. So I thought, well, I'll come up with a solution. I'll try and find someone else to perform the trick with. And I thought, well, where am I going to get access to a large body of people who'd be willing to come up on stage and help me perform magic? And then I remembered. Could I have the house lights up, please? As I pick my next magical protege. Oh, we've got a lovely big audience there. You there, sir, with the lovely long hair. Would you come and help me on stage? Give him a round of applause, ladies. John, nice to meet you, John. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to perform the 3-year-old miracle of the Chinese linking rings. But we're going to do this properly, okay, because I have the whole trick down. So come with me. Hit the music! Woo! You as well, you as well. So that's up for me. Hey, my station, I am Kieran, this is John, we're going to be performing with you tonight.
Hey,
So-
wait, got it, I'm here. Hello, yes.
Lewis,
Yes, I am ready to do a magic.
you're very late.
Hi,
I'm
I'm
sorry,
very
but
late.
I've already replaced you. I've got John now. Tell him,
With this
John.
guy. What makes
See, John, what John said, look.
what makes John better than me? Is it the hair?
He was here on time.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. Look, so tell you what, go get ready for your next trick. Okay, I'll buy you some ice cream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, round of applause for Lewis. So, John, I've got 4 rings here. Oh, another disclaimer I was supposed to say. This trick is traditionally done with 4 solid steel rings. We couldn't afford that because I keep embezzling from the society. These are 4 solid steel rings with a nickel impurity. But it's fine, they'll work perfectly. So I've got 4 rings. This is ring number 1. This is ring number 2. You can see ring number 1 and ring number 2 are very different individuals. It's hard to get them mixed up. This is ring number 3. Again, ring number 1, 2, and 3 very different individuals. If you get them mixed up, not really paying attention. And finally, ring number 4. I will admit ring number 4 looks a lot like ring number 2, so you get those mixed up, don't worry. The difference between them is much more subtle. One likes tea, one likes coffee. Things like that. So, we're going to get started. 1 in every 10 men. So, John, tell me, which ring is this?
That looks like ring number 1.
That is ring number 1. He was paying attention. Very good. Take that for me. Okay, which ring is this?
Ring number 4.
That's ring number 2, but I did say you get those 2 mixed up. So, so what I want you to do is have a good look at the ring, sort of pass it through your hands. So have a look over its horizon, make sure it's got no notches or seams or breaks in it. Have a good look at it and tell me, can you see any holes in that, John?
Not that I can see. I don't believe so.
That joke is over 2,000 years old, ladies and gentlemen. It's alright, John, that's a very important hole. Without that hole, this wouldn't be the ancient miracle of the Chinese linking rings, the ancient miracle of the Chinese linking dinner plates, which is considerably less impressive. So, John, what I want you to do is I want you to hold out that ring in front of you like that, nice and tight, and face towards me with it. Okay, wonderful. So I want you to hold that ring nice and tight in front of you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this solid steel ring with a nickel impurity through your solid steel ring with a nickel impurity. Now you need to be careful, you need to mind your hands because I'm going to have to come at you incredibly hard and fast in order to be able to effectively penetrate your ring. Are you ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 solid steel ring with a nickel impurity. Another solid steel ring with a nickel impurity. Like that. Now, this is one thing putting the rings together, we just have to unlink the rings. So to unlink the rings, what we do is we bring them up and we circle them. We circle them like this, we circle them, and we circle them. Are you paying attention, John?
I am, yeah.
Good, because your eyes left here, so here you've got to circle them, and then you blow. And they pass through each other. That is the miracle of the solid steel linking impurity linking rings. In fact, you can take 1 solid steel ring and pass it, 1 solid steel ring and pass it through another solid steel ring, like that. And then, when you need to, you bring them up, circle them, and blow. So I said, John, I said I'll teach you how to do the trick. I'm a man of my word. So, ring number 1. Remember that one? No. 2 rings. What I want you to do is I want you to hold them out in front of you like that, nice and tightly in your hand. Okay, and hold on to them for a moment. Don't let go. Okay, don't let go until I say. So what you're going to do in a minute is you're going to release one of the rings, and it's going to drop through the other ring, linking like that. You ready, John? 3, 2, 1, go. Give it a little showbiz trick for you. Whenever you successfully link the rings, what you do is you hold them out just like you're doing, you put 1 foot slightly back, and you spin the ring like that. And the really intelligent audience will use that as a cue to give them a very round of applause. So give it a go for me, John.
There we go.
show you how to unlink and then relink the rings. Okay, so just like before, what we're going to do, we bring the rings up and we're going to circle them. We're going to circle them like this. You got the circling motion?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
circle them. So circle them. Circle them, John. Come on, circle them. Circle them. Circle them. You sure paying attention? Circle them and blow. And they come apart just like that. And this ring comes up onto this shoulder.
John Blow.
Onto this. Gentlemen, if you're having trouble with this, I find the easiest thing to do is just relax and it'll. So give it a spin. Give it a spin. Give it a spin. Give it a spin. Okay, so now you're using your left hand and put it through there.
Yep.
You're on the left hand. So the second way to unlink the rings, what you're going to grab the ring and you're going to put it out like that. And then to relink it, you're just going to bring it down and put it. Oh fuck! You bring it back down and put it in through like that.
Yeah.
Hey, we've done it. Give it a spin. Go on. Now, the final way for unlinking and relinking two solid steel with a nickel impurity rings is possibly the most dangerous. John, are you ready?
Yes.
So what you're going to do? You're going to set them up a bit like this, a bit like you've got a bow and arrow.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now this trick is incredibly dangerous. At them. It's incredibly dangerous. Because what you're going to do in a minute is you're going to throw this back ring, and it's going to swing round. It's going to pass through the ring round about here, and the momentum is going to bring it back up towards your face at a speed of round about 20 miles an hour. Now the only way to prevent serious injury to yourself and your rather charming face is to throw your other hand out like that and catch the ring as it comes up and round. Are you ready to do that for me, John?
I'll do it again.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Throw the ring round. Oh. Give it another go. I was testing you, John. You've got to pay attention. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Throw the ring round. It comes up. Oh, fuck, and it comes off like that. Down. Oh, blimey. Shut both rings, and then to relink it, you throw it up and you catch it. Give it a finish the show off on, finish this little bit, not the shame of the show, blimey. We'll finish this little bit off on my own. So I've been doing with 2 rings so far, so anything better than 2 rings is 4 rings. Oh! Everyone know what that is? It's the type of car I bought with the money I embezzled for the society. So if you have rings like this and you bring them up and you give them a shake, you can end up with 2 rings linked twice through 2 rings, like that. But it's not permanent. Blimey. It's not permanent like with everything. If you bring them up and give them a blow, they'll unlink like that. Bring them up again. Ooh, blimey. It's hard up here, you know. Give them a shake. Ding dong. End up with 3 rings, 1 more ring. Like car keys. And so now to go back to the beginning, ladies and gentlemen, we have ring number 1. We have ring number 2. And last but not least, we have ring number 3. Number 3. John, did you break my rings? It's not. You can't just come up on stage and break a man's ring without permission. You know, that's not cool. You guys were right. Sorry, I forgot the most important rule of the linking rings. I forgot. You've got to blow. Ladies and gentlemen, make a miracle. That is how you do a magic trick.
You guys don't know this, but the script actually calls for me to rip him a new one.
You can't do it anymore. What do you think?
Well, I did have to run out and let Lewis in. Did you know
How
I locked that door?
much did you miss, Alan?
I saw the phone bit, the banana phone.
You saw the dance at
The
the beginning.
dance,
Did
yeah.
you see me do any of the actual trick?
No.
So I went to all the effort of learning an actual magic trick that I've been pressing on stage and you didn't even watch.
You really need to prove to me that you can do magic. This is the question.
Okay, yeah, that bit of the script doesn't really work anymore.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, you're still a lame bit.
It's like herding cats back there. You guys have no idea. Just the sheer amount of childishness and bickering and people getting changed in cupboards, and just the ego, just so much ego. You may not know this, but magicians by their nature are kind of reclusive creatures. So getting two of them to work together, it's nigh on impossible, let alone getting them out on stage in front of a large audience. Yeah, with that in mind, I'd like to introduce, well, this is where the show gets a little bit weird, I'm afraid. Giving our performers some creative freedom was just, it was a bad idea, and I apologise in advance. Just prepare yourselves, and welcome to the stage, Lewis and Salma.
Are you nearly done? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Regardless of what the man may have told you, you may call me Snake. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I've got something excellent in store for you this evening. For I have brought from the far reaches of the African desert the wonderful, mysterious, beautiful desert wind. Introduce yourself.
Where I came from, we don't talk, we don't touch, see, just feel. We feel everything. We read in each other's mind and we know everything about each other. There's no lies, no hidden secrets.
Yeah, and where she's from, they don't have the concept of money, so man, I got a great deal on that. So, speaking of money, you guys remember that great trick before with Amy and Tina when they nearly shredded some poor sap's money, right? Well, what a great show, but man, let me tell you, that is not good for business. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to turn that on its head a little bit. We're going to give you the chance to make some money. How does that sound, ladies and gentlemen? Woo! Yeah, all right. Who here wants some money? Let's see some hands. Oh, down. Normally we don't get enough.
Everyone.
Yeah, everyone wants some money.
I'm reading their mind now and everyone.
So, who do we pick?
I think this part is kind of rich and greedy. And this part is poor and needy.
Well, generous means they'll give us money.
Better here. Feeling no hands up.
Go on, ladies and gentlemen, who wants to make some money? Let's have a look. Somebody.
Hey.
The purest soul here in this sage.
Well, fantastic. Thank you very much, sir. What's your name, sir? Zorif.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, Zorif. I'll do my best. So I have just one question for you, Zorif. Do you love money?
Yeah.
Fantastic, that's what I like to hear. So, I'm going to run you through what we're going to be doing here tonight. All right? Now take this envelope. We're going to put some money in it. And then we're going to lock it inside these two boxes. Those boxes will be locked with these two very fancy locks indeed. She loves boxes. So what we have here, we have a combination lock, and we have the lock of 1,000 keys. Well, 7, you get the gist. So, most of these obviously don't open the lock, but one of them, okay, not that one, one of them does. Okay, well, let's hope I get luckier than that next time. So, once it's all in there and locked, we'll give you a chance of getting some money. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
All right, so.
My dear, there's too many hidden secrets here. My head is hurting so much. I can't leave. I can't do anything tonight. I'm really sorry, but
No, but you're supposed to.
Let's go.
What? What? You mean you can't do it?
Or if you have this gift you gave me last year for my birthday, remember this
What are you talking?
energy
last
blocker.
week. You need to lay off the essential oils. Come on.
Don't speak like that about my essential oil.
How could I be so stupid?
It's sacred for me.
Of course, of course. What do
So
you
where
want?
is, you know, the energy blocker you bought me? Because I was so disturbed by human presence.
Oh, the blindfold?
The energy blocker.
Yes.
Energy blocker.
Fine. Here is the energy blocker. Don't want to damage your chi or whatever the hell it is you believe in. Is that okay? Are the spirits happy? I don't know how this works. We'll leave for a little while. So, okay. The interesting part. Money indeed, my good man. So, here's my 20. And your 20, sir. You don't have any money.
I thought I was supposed to be making one.
You gotta have money to make money. Come on, it's basic economics. Why did you pick them? You said it was rich.
It was generous. Do you want me to pick someone else?
No. I got a better idea. Ladies and gentlemen, out of the generosity of my heart, this time we're running a one-night-only special promotion where we will provide both halves of the money. But you know, every good deal needs a signature. So please, sir, if you could be so kind as to sign your name.
Can you say your name again?
Sorry. Your name charges her mystical energies. All right, so, exactly. The power of your name is so strong. So, what we're going to do, we're going to take this envelope, we're going to put it inside the smaller box here, which we then lock with the lock of 1,000 keys. All right, just going to put it on there. Make sure you're convinced that it is nice and secure. Fantastic. Now we're going to take the keys, and we're going to put them in this box. And then we're going to take this box and put it in this box. So you really cannot get much more secure than that, right? No, you're wrong. You forgot. Now this, sir, is a standard 4-digit combination lock. So what I would like you to do is I want you to think of a 4-digit code. And when you're ready, write it down on there. No peeking me. Stop. What do I do with this number? You got it? Yeah, I got it. Okay, fold it into quarters for me. Okay. All done? Got it memorized? No. I'll help you memorize.
All right,
no, I probably shouldn't. You got it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. What I'd like to do, just turn the cylinders here until it matches your code. Okay, and place the lock on the box for me. It's on there. All good? And change the combination so that it reads 4 zeros.
Well, I did something.
That might be a good thing, but probably not.
All right.
Okay, got it?
Yeah.
So that the front reads 4 zeros.
0. Yeah.
Cool. Unfortunately, we missed a crucial step here, where we placed the lock on. In fact, it will no longer lock, so please, if you would then give another lock. Entirely my fault, I wasn't good. what do we do in the awkward silence?
It's not locking.
Have you changed it to your code? Strange indeed.
It's not locking.
It's not locking. I'll come over and have a look. We can make another code for you.
Alright.
Okie dokie. What was your code, sir?
4357.
4357. Thank you. And you're correct. It is not locking. If only we had some external force behind the scenes who had a second combination lock that could perhaps help us in our dire time of need. Anyone want a free lock? That might lead us to the next one. You think I'd give something away for free? Have you been paying attention so far? Okay. There we go. Let's have a look. Make sure it's all reset. There we go. Now, unless you want to reuse the number that I know, make another. May I have the previous piece of paper? Don't worry about it.
Wait, you gotta look away.
Yeah, I'm looking away.
Okay, go on.
Got it?
Quarters again?
Yep. Got it.
Now I gotta...
Yes, place the lock on the box.
Okay.
We don't have any more locks, so...
Now, okay.
Good?
It's lock. I turn it back to 0 now?
Yes, please, thank you.
So lock.
We're just giving you some more time to align your chakras, that's fine. Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
And you have your code memorized?
Yes.
Yes. And pull in quarters for me, please?
I told you it was a pure soul.
So you got it memorized, right?
Yeah.
100%.
Yes.
You're not going to forget it?
No, I hope not.
Yeah. Me neither. That's going to be a very long evening for me. Wee. You're cleaning up after me, stagehand. You're the best. Okay, well, I think it's high time we got the show on the road, right? Yes. Can you please bring the wonderful desert wind over?
Here you go.
Yes. Let's guide you over
What's
the box.
happening here?
It's the box thing.
What?
The box. The box.
I don't know where I am.
We're currently on stage making an ass out of ourselves in front of a whole bunch of people. You remember? That's fantastic. Can you work with me here?
Where are the boxes?
The box. Okay, please, sir, come over here. When we're quite ready to start, Desert Wind, we'll get going, right? Okay, so once you're ready, sir, could you take out your phone for me, please? Please take your phone, sir. Very nice. Okay, so when we're ready to start, and once you're ready, sir, so could you open up your phone app, clock app for me?
Clock app.
Yeah, the phone is a phone app. Except for the actual phone app, I didn't really think about that one. And then set a timer for 3 minutes, but don't start it just yet.
3 minutes. Okay.
Desert Wind, is everything okay? Whenever you're ready, Desert Wind. Ready for the big. Once you get your head together, this is going to be amazing. I promise, ladies and gentlemen. So, Are you sure everything is fine? Then let's begin. Please. Just do your damn job. Come on. Take it. And just please do your magic. Ready? Are you ready to start the timer, Desert Wind? Yes? Go!
No.
No! Well, it's too late. Let's go. Please, could you put the phone on the table? I might steal your phone. Come on. Will you stop messing around? Time is literally money here. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen. No use. I'm telling you something important. Now, if you guys love maths as much as I do, then you hate maths. But luckily, I got an egghead who I beat up to tell me how many combinations there are. Oh, here's the other lock. You nearly got me. Gah. And there are 10,000 combinations on one of those combination locks. And in 3 minutes, that means the odds are really not on our side. And, oh man.
Come here.
What's wrong?
I know.
Oh no, I feel charged with spiritual power. Sir, let me read your mind. Let me think. Aha! I guess you have some semblance of usage after all. Now, sir, please, come over here. Please open the box for me. And now we have the lock of 1,000 keys, whatever, we're running out of time. 7 keys, yes. Please, sir, I want you to choose one of those keys at random. Wrong. Let's try. Who knows? She may be making up everything. Oh, okay, so I guess she was right on that one. Okay, oh, come on, we got like 30 seconds left.
Okay, I'm just gonna do one.
This one. Take it.
That one.
What's your name again?
Sorry,
Sorry? I'm giving you.
Is that the right key? Is that your phone's gone off?
Yes!
How long's left?
It's this
I
one.
don't care.
It's this one.
Come on.
Do it.
10 seconds.
Do
Let's do it.
it.
5 seconds to spare. Sorry, Fire. I want to thank you for being such a good sport, but unfortunately, you made one fatal flaw. You bet against the house. And the house is really bad at opening envelopes. But most importantly, the house always wins.
Rose quartz, she's happy now.
She's meditating actually.
That was weird. As
It's a thing.
Yeah, so we're going to go from weird to weirder now, ladies and gentlemen.
I'd like to tell you this is where the weird news stops, but it really doesn't. This is why we left them this late in the show, just so we don't scare you guys off.
If you thought the last trick messed with your head, this one really will.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome back to stage with a new partner. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Jing and Ivo!
identity crisis. For our next act, well, my first, his next, we'll be showing you the absolutely brilliant science of phrenology. Like you can see on the chart over there, if you're stimulated properly in the head, you can achieve superpowers. However, this is a very, very gentle principle.
Yes.
So the powers.
It's basically not confirmed, but it's pseudoscience.
What
yes.
he's trying to say is 10% of the time it works every time.
And it's not going to last long, like 10 seconds.
Right. Whoa, we're not talking about Kieran here.
Yay!
1 out of 10 men, please. This would normally last about 2-3 minutes, and then the human body develops a resistance which lasts from half a year anyway to a year. So we cannot, unfortunately, do this long term. However, we will be needing 2 people from the audience tonight.
Yes, Paul? Yes,
and to make this completely random.
Yeah, just make it completely random. I'm going to throw it behind my back, and whoever catches it,
please stand up.
Okay, whoever catches it.
Please stand up, and can you throw it once again into the audience? Because we'll be needing 2 people.
Right now?
Yeah, go on. Any way you want. Okay.
Just go.
Can we have both of them, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome them on stage.
Brandon and Tia. Hello. Brandon and Tia, everyone. So for the first part of this, we'll be stimulating area number 6A.
6A. Well, 6A. If I stimulate 6A, it gives you what is it?
Right above the ears.
It gives it gives you retentiveness, but short term. Basically, it enhances short term memory. But it's not gonna last long. Don't worry.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget, because they're gonna sue us big time if we don't do this.
Yeah, safety
Safety first.
gloves. Just sit down, relax, Brendan. It's not gonna take long, around 20 minutes.
Stimulate you.
Yeah, we try to
fully for just under 30 seconds.
Wait, oh, fuck.
Ready? I'll be timing this.
Sit down, relax, close your eyes, prepare to get your mind blown.
7.
Just like this.
Just let your magic hand do the work. I think we made it awkward enough as it is.
Open your eyes.
I'm going to give you 3 seconds, and to test this, we're going to make you memorize the entire deck of cards, all 52 of them, in 3 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Done.
Oh. Yeah, solid here.
It's all in there.
Wow.
Would you please
it
have a
works.
card for me? Oh, that's lovely. Ace of Hearts, and what position was the Ace of Hearts in?
Is it 33?
33, ladies and gentlemen, 33. You could have chosen any one of these, right?
Yeah.
Literally anyone.
Any position.
Any. You're doing the stimulating, not him, please. Believe that.
Sorry.
Hold on. Can you hold the deck and deal them face up one by one on the table, counting out loud?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
What card did you name?
Ace of Hearts.
gentlemen. 33. Simulation complete.
Okay.
Go into different floors.
Alright.
Let his magical hands do all the stimulation. I promise you enjoy this.
It's not gonna hurt. Just here. Just slowly close your eyes.
I'll start the timer now. In the meantime, I shall take. Here we go. I'll take a random card and I'll place it back into the deck. Back in my pocket. Sorry?
Am I done?
You have another 5 seconds. Hang on. Okay, that's done. That's done. Now, for your part, you will be telling me what card's missing. Ready? What card was missing? 5 parts. Let me. I'll ask for your help right here. If you could tell me. Actually, I'll ask you as well. Can you come close to the table, please?
The card missing is
Make sure there is no.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I gave you superpowers. No worries.
She's always. What does that mean?
You
Can you go into the pocket? Please run the course for subject 1 and 2. And now, ladies and gentlemen, is how messed in the head we are. Thank you, and
Nothing like a little bit of head scraping to round off the show. That was wonderful.
Speaking of rounding off the show, it is sadly coming towards the end of our evening.
Yes. That was so sad. You should be happy. And I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Obviously, it's quite stuck in here. You get to leave soon. I don't. I'm stuck with him for another month.
We have an AGM to run.
And then we're going on holiday. Oh, yeah.
We thought long and hard about how to finish off the evening. Didn't really see, well, frankly now it seems like any old nonsense we've done. But
that's how we started the show.
We figured that we would we'd do something a little bit different. We'd put our own spin on well, it's frankly the most overused plot in magic. I'm sure at one time or another most of you have heard a magician use the phrase, pick a card, any card.
Because we're anything if not cheesy.
Yes. And so to close up tonight,
ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage once again the wonderful Amy and Tina!
Thank you very much. We hope that you have enjoyed the show. We have, apart from, a couple of times that people messed up. Tina, not even saying anything. But we are going to, alright, okay, calm down. We are going to continue with this classic little pick a card, any card trick, because, it's one of the things that I do best. So,
well, Amy, after that comment, I'm going to let you do what you do, but I know that I can do 10 times better than what you're just about to do. I don't even need the cards, I don't even need to look, so I'm just going to stand, I'm just going to look over there, and I'll let you do what you do with the cards. I'll let you do what you do with the cards. Go ahead.
Okay, I was going to do it anyway, but... Okay, so if I can get somebody to pick one of these cards. And can you just show it to everyone in the audience? Hold it up so that everybody can see what your card is, please. Make sure you remember it.
Hold up, baby, hold up. This is why I do my thing. Okay, I have mental image. I think your volunteer has picked the 9 of Hearts. Did I not say I was brilliant?
We weren't upstaging me today. Okay, maybe I can. It's about me once again, because Tina, I know you like to take attention. So you can put your card face down, back in the pack, anywhere you want. Tina, how do you think I should do this? I can make it appear in the middle.
Can't do anything but
in the bottom.
let's just make sure that this is the only one with only 9 of hearts. Would you please sign this? Or whatever. Alright. Oh, would you like to put it somewhere? Face down. Alright. So here it goes. Inside the whole of the deck. Right. Now, I'm just judging. Should perhaps attempt to find it somehow. But you're not easily impressed, are you, Mark? Not really, no. Alright.
That's not that impressive, honestly. Anyone can get a single card out of their pocket. What's more impressive is the whole deck. So, I believe so. It's your turn. You're trying to tell me that, I don't know, you can put the card anywhere and will produce a deck from your pocket. Is that right? Yeah. You really? Yeah. A whole deck? Yeah. I don't think you can beat me. 300%. You did not have to make all this. Oh, sorry. See, that's how you punish a card. By throwing it all. No. You should go. Yeah. Where? Right there. It's again in my pocket, man. You're not learning. Look, try to. You had a teacher that you have. No, not you again. Oh, hang on.
Every
Hang on.
time.
There we go.
Every time you have it, you have it.
No.
It's my turn. Like,
Whoa! Stop!
Tired of this nonsense. Give me this.
What are you, a pack of children? You're supposed to be magicians, you're adults, you're not backstage, all of you. Go on. You two get out of here, go on, get lost. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very sorry for the unprofessional behaviour. Shut up, go on. Very sorry for the unprofessional behaviour of my colleagues there. We wanted to end on a nice, proper professional style trick. And after all the hardship we had earlier, we really wanted something that was good, But here we are. Having to end on such a bum note. But thank you very much for coming, gentlemen. I really hope you've enjoyed the show. We've certainly enjoyed doing it despite its mishaps. We are the University of Southampton Magic Society. At least now we are, I don't know after tonight. If you're interested in anything you've seen here tonight, please come and talk to us after the show. If you want to get involved with me up every Tuesday at 7 o'clock, sorry. God knows where. The room changes every week, even I don't know. So that's your first challenge, find the room. Okay, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to give a big hand for our performers tonight. Very much for the show. Good evening.